Evaluation question 2. My subculture of my magazine is hipsters. Hipsters are generally people who wear old clothing, especially from the 90s era, and they like listening to old and current rock metal type music. They like to see themselves as different and individuals, and they love music. When I come up with my idea for my magazine, and who my subculture and target audience would be, I created my imaginary entity, Yen Ang 1991. My imaginary entity is what I see my general reader would be like, and I would target my magazine towards a specific person. Here he is. Simon. He's 20 years old and makes music his first priority. He is never seen without his earphones in singing along to his favourite songs. He loves listening to new bands, but he must find out all about them and not just listen to their music. He is the social hub within his group of friends and guides everyone around him with music, fashion and lifestyle. Music influences everything from his fashion to his life prospects. Music is Simon's religion. I have tried to represent my subculture in a variety of ways. For example, with my main cover image on my front cover. They represent my subculture as they are part of it. They are both within my target audience main age range, which is 15 to 24. Therefore, my main target audience will feel like they have something in common with them, and therefore my magazine, making them more likely to buy my magazine. Also, how they look is very important. The model on the right has big, crazy afro hair. This makes him very individualistic to the general population. My target audience will love this and relate to it very much, as this is what they are trying to achieve with their own looks. Also, the model on the left is wearing a parka coat. This is also representing my target audience, as this is very high fashion amongst my subculture. The final thing for my main cover image is it also represents gender for my target audience. The majority of my target audience are actually male based, so I am going to aim my magazine more towards them, and I have done this by having male models on my front cover. Also in my magazine, especially on my double page spread, there is a lot of people playing instruments, most importantly the electric guitar. The electric guitar is a very iconic Charles Sanders Peirce 1931 figure to my subculture. It's the most influential instrument in the rock metal music industry, and this is the type of music my subculture loves. The electric guitar represents them through and through, and this is why I have lots of them littered throughout my magazine. All the things I have mentioned above, such as clothes, hair, guitars, are all things in which we would call subcultural capital. Sarah Thornton, 1995. These are all things that establish the identity of my target audience, and this is why I have included them in my magazine, so as my audience feels like they are being represented. My house style is another thing that's also heavily representative of my target audience. This is because the colours I have used link very strongly with the music I report on, and this is the music what my target audience just loves. So whilst all the reds and blacks represents the danger and the darkness of the lifestyle of the music I am reporting on, it also represents the people who listen to it, which is my target audience. And as they see these colours, they feel they will be they are able to relate to them, and therefore relate to my magazine. Finally, by reporting on UK-based gigs like I do on my double page spread with the Slam Night exclusive, I am representing my target audience's regional identity. As I am a national magazine, it happens to be mainly white British males. Another way I represent them is by having lots of white British male acts and bands throughout my magazine.